Yeah. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
We are now live. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. Welcome to the Human Empowerment Experience Kettlebell training this morning.
The most dangerous day in U.S. history.
What day is it today? It's election day here in the United States. So for all of you who are not with us in the United States, because we have a lot of friends from all over the world, by the way. Thank you for joining us. It is election day. It's a big day, and I did not vote early. And you want to know why?
No, why?
Because to me, it's sort of like Christmas. It's sort of like I really take the fact that I can freely go vote really seriously. So it's like I don't know, it's special to me. So I want to make sure that I go vote in person. I don't care if I have to stand in line. I don't have to care if it's cold. I don't really care. We live in a cold state, so that's why I say that. It's an honor for me to be able to freely go vote, because there are places in this world who do not get that opportunity and that right. So I take it as a huge honor to go and place my vote. And I hope that you are voting as well. It doesn't matter if you voted early or if you're voting today, but it is important to to vote and share your voice and take part in our democracy. So that's all I have to say about that. Today, my post was really about no matter what your circumstances are, you can change your circumstances. Your circumstances are not you. So if you're in a bad circumstance right now, you can change that. And you change that by taking one little step. Just do one step. What will happen is once you take that one step, whatever that is, you'll start to automatically feel better. That's what happens to me. I take a step. So if I have a problem or a circumstance or a challenge, I guess I'll say it like that, I take one step towards rectifying or making that better, and it always makes me feel better. And then you just take another step the next day, or when you feel could be that same day, but it's slowly one step at a time. Staying stagnant and not doing anything about it and just worrying about it will not get you out of the circumstance that you're in. You are in control. Nobody's going to come save you. There's no one that's coming to save you to get you out of your circumstance. The government's not going to save you. Your mom's not going to save you. Your neighbor's not going to save you. You need to get up, take a step, find a tribe that you can relate to, that supports you, encourages you, and get yourself out of the circumstance that you're in. And that's the way you do it. Take care of your inner self in the meantime. There's lots of ways to do that. There's us. We empower people. We empower people to be the best that they can be and to take charge of their life and to live the life that they've always wanted to. And part of that empowerment is getting physically strong. So that's what we're here for kettlebell training. As you start building your physical body, that will help build your strong mind as well. So that's what we're here to do today. So good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic morning and setting our intentions for a beautiful day ahead.
Excellent. Yes, I know I am.
It was freezing here yesterday. We live in the beautiful state of Maine.
It's getting crazy out there.
Upper northeast corner of the country. And I heard it was supposed to be in the 20s overnight. Like, it was windy, and I had my winter jacket, winter hat, winter gloves on. I had to go get snow tires. It was freezing. Beginning of November. You know what's funny is I was thinking, oh, it's only October, and then I realized that we've already slipped into November already. Time goes by so quick. All right, so I think we're ready to get warmed up. So for those of you who are still sitting on your couch, you need to get up and at least do the warm up with us. I would venture to ask you to grab your kettlebell or something that's similar. You can also do the workout with us as well. This is the cameraman is still sleeping. That's buggable. She's over here under the blankets. Let me just see who we have here with us this morning. We have my sister, Tammy. We love Steve Connor. Steve S. Connor. And then we have Memory Photo 2000 who was with us, and let's give a shout out. I don't know what your actual name is, so I'm just what is on my Instagram. And we're just going to start with a little bit of a warm up. So, Tammy, get up off your seat, bed, couch, wherever you are, in the car, doesn't matter. I'm going to have you move over this way because you're not in my. Maybe I need to move my camera.
Either way, whatever you like.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to do a small warm up. And these are pots. We do this every morning. It's the same thing. You can join us.
You don't have this routine down yet.
This is just dropping our shoulders down, and we're just doing a kind of an easy warm up, just getting the body moving, getting all the cells going, getting our blood going for our Tuesday exciting election day. Day. I just said day. It's better than do. I've said that before.
You said it.
And you don't have to hop all the way up. Now, these are arm drops, I call them. Sort of like a gum drop. Like flicking water off your hands. I love gum drops, especially the wintergreen ones. My grandmother used to have those. Oh, so good.
Green ones?
Yeah, the gum drops.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, goodness.
This is sort of a raise up, and I feel like you're gonna hit me. I'm moving back. Just be gentle with yourself. If you just feel like flailing your arms around a little bit, go ahead and do that. This is just a workout that David has taught for many, many years. Warm up. Just kind of getting the body going. These are heart openers. Just want to be gentle as you open your arms up. Our hearts to the universe and grateful for everything that we have in our lives today. Roof over my head, my food, my clothes. I just got snow tires yesterday on my car. Happy for that. Setting my intentions for an opportunity to work and make money to survive the winter. And then we go. So on this one, you want to make sure that you're turning your, see my leg is turning, you don't want to torque that knee. This is just a little bit of a body twist, and you can tap the body as you go around. We've talked about tapping before. It has some really good benefits for the cells and waking everything up in the skin. And I love to tap my face. So when I'm doing my morning routine and washing my face, you can tap the front of your face and your head. It feels amazing. If you've never tapped your head like this, try it. It's amazing. It wakes up your brain. You don't have to tap hard. It's just a kind of a tap, 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 and then go down the front of your face and tap your entire face. It's really feels great. And it's good for your skin. It's good for your whole system. I like these head rolls. That feels good too. And look to the left and then to the right. And just a nice gentle stretch. I do hope we see some sun today. These are the move it or lose it move. Hip swirls. As we just like draw a circle in there. And so for those of you who are feeling a little depressed this morning because we're back in a COVID lockdown, please, if you're not working your body physically, you need to start doing that. That'll help tremendously getting through this period of lockdown. We're just moving all of our joints. We're doing the knees and the ankles. And there's Bugaboo. Say hi, Bugsy. Are you doing your workout too? Huh? You can. Bugaboo is like the best dog ever. She's a super kitty. very well trained. So good, and she's so loving. I'm just gonna move my phone a little bit.
All right, I think we're ready to go.
Ready to go?
We're ready to go.
On here. We have Mother Kitchen Laboratory.
Hey,
How's the food going
Baby
there, by
Gross.
the way?
Oliver Hare, Tim Sonia. Morning, Tim.
I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna take my jacket off and get ready. You know, my kitchen laboratory, I just want to tell you, David here is an excellent chef. He is, it's amazing to have a personal chef in my home. He is an amazing cook. I don't do any cooking anymore.
I love to cook.
Oh my God. It's
Actually, I love to eat. And if you love to eat, you learn to cook.
yeah, so good.
All right, here we go. Kettlebell on our feet. Feet pointed slightly out. Fold at the hip. Stick the hips back. Grab the kettlebell. Seat the shoulders. Drive into the heels. Hips forward.
And as you come up, so you're keeping your back straight. And as you come up, you just want to squeeze the glutes. Keep your core tucked into the spine. And I just have to work on this one because it makes my hips go back.
All right, now we're going to swing the kettlebell up in front of our chest. So you're going to need a little bit more of a snap of the hip.
So this is called a kettlebell swing. It's not just swinging. We're not just swinging with our arms. We're actually using our hips, our core. And if you are
Now, one hand.
If you are new to this and you want to get the proper form, Sensei David Hill's YouTube channel has some videos, beginner videos on how to use the proper form, because that's what the big deal is here. It's using the proper form as you
To the rack.
do these moves.
Now, crush the kettlebell handle. Slowly swing it out and bring it up.
Okay, I'm going to go with my smaller one.
On these slow moves, we don't use our hips and we don't go straight up. We keep the forearm plumb and swing it out and up. Pull it in.
Now I have my core tightened here. And ladies, if you are looking for a workout that's not, you don't spend hours in the gym, and you want to get a fantastic core, this is it. It's amazing, actually. I've done a lot of different workouts, weights and cardio, and I've never had a core like this, and I'm 58. And this workout that you see, I do a little bit of yoga because I am a trauma yoga teacher. I have a yoga program actually specifically for trauma. And so I do a little bit, usually a half hour to an hour of easy yoga. It's not anything strenuous, or it's more about getting trauma out of your body that we have stuck in there. So it's pretty interesting.
All right. How are we feeling?
I feel pretty good because I went lower on my.
We're going to do some forearms and calves.
Okay.
So whichever one you like.
I think I'm going to try my bigger one for this one.
All right. When you're ready, bring the kettlebell to the rack position. Now, keep your elbow tucked against your body. Rotate around the ulna, which is under the pinky.
Can I go a little closer?
So what you can do, what I like to do sometimes, take my index finger of my other hand, place it on the knuckle of the pinky, end of the fifth metacarpal, and focus on it to make sure that I'm rotating around that point. You can stick your pinky up in the air.
Like you don't care.
8, 2 more. And change hands. 2.
The key to this is to keep your wrist straight. And really the weight of the kettlebell goes right down to your heel, actually.
Absolutely. 9, 10.
That was hard for this was a heavy weight for me.
Sit it. I would go to the next small one.
Look at that muscle pop out.
We're going to do handstand next.
Okay.
So we're going to do the same thing, only this time the ball is going to be up in the air. And you're going to rotate. The ball stays still. On the last one, the ball rotated or revolved around your arm. This time it's just going to rotate in space.
So you want to step a little forward so they can see you. It doesn't matter if I'm in this picture or not. I just want them to be able to see.
So starting with the kettlebell in our normal swing position, we're going to keep it there as we bring it up to the rack so that the ball is up in the air and rotate around its center of gravity. 1, 2, 6, 7. Change hands. And 1, 7, 10. Set it down.
That move really challenges your balance on your arm. So in order to hold your arm up there, you're using balance. You're using a little bit of strength, but it's mostly balance.
It's sort of a systemic strength. You have to learn how to hold and solidify your body from your feet to your elbow so that the only thing that moves is the radius around the elbow. Absolutely.
I mean,
okay.
That was better for me this week than it was last week.
Yeah, it gets easier. Okay, bring the kettlebell to the rack position.
What are we up to on
Calves. We're going to do our calf raises. Start with your feet pointing straight ahead, kettlebell in a rack position. Come all the way up onto the ball of the foot. And 1, 2, 3, 4. High as you can.
Squeezing those calves. Core tight.
7,
Shoulders seated.
8, 9, 10. Now take the other hand, wrap it around the top. Swing the kettlebell around to the other side. Same thing, feet pointing front. 1, 2, 9, 10. Swing it back to the other side. Point your feet out at 45 degrees. Now all the way up. What this does, there are two heads of the muscle in the calf, the gastrocnemius, it's called, and they are activated in this fashion. One of them straight ahead, pressing into the ball of the foot behind the big toe, and then this one pressing into the foot, pressing into the ball of the foot that is to the outside, behind about the.
I think we got 10.
All right, change to the other side. I lose count when I talk.
Have you never gone to, what was that display that we went at the Boston Museum of the Human Body?
Body World.
Body World. If you've never seen at the museum Body World, you have to go see. It'll give you a whole new perspective on our bodies, what's inside, how it all works, it's made of. These are real
Actual human bodies, cadavers that have been plasticized.
And they show literally everything that you could ever imagine seeing in a body. It's amazing.
It is.
We are an amazing creation. It's really cool.
Okay, you ready to do some lunges?
I think so.
What I'd like to do today is some overhead lunges.
Okay.
So we're going to press the kettlebell and do our lunges.
All right.
So this is going to require a great deal more stability than your regular lunge. You don't need a heavy weight. You need to make sure that you've got it under control. So take your kettlebell, swing it to the rack position, pressing it overhead. With it overhead, I'm going to step with the opposite leg, drop the knee, and rise. The key is don't bend your elbow.
And your knee
Keep it locked.
should stay over your ankle, correct?
The knee.
You don't want the knee to go all the way. Shouldn't your knee be
Fairly straight? Yeah. You don't want to be leaning far over the knee. That's true.
You want to keep your body upright. So if you start with your body upright, get your core contracted.
Yep.
Get your kettlebell up there, then you can do your.
Okay, so bring your kettlebell to the rack. Press it overhead. Lock it out. Stepping with the opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold in. Change hands. Press. Opposite leg steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold in. Stay there.
Fantastic.
All right, you ready to do some cardio?
Yeah. What do you have in mind?
Well, what I had in mind was to do the 5 tiers, which means we're going to take the kettlebell in one hand, swing, high pull, elbow up high, rack and press, all the way to the bottom, all the way to the top. Snatch, and rack it and squat. Change hands, do those 5, that's 1. We're going to do 5. Here we go. And swing, high pull, rack and press, all the way to the bottom, snatch, squat, change hands.
Routine.
All right, we'll talk through it. And squat. That's 1. Swing, high pull, rack and press. To the bottom and to the top. And then snatch and squat. Change hands. There's the swing. Now high pull. Rock it. Press. Snatch. Squat. That's 2. Change hands. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. Change hands. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. Change hands. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. Change hands. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. And set.
I use my little weight for that. It's not
That's
my little weight,
okay.
it's a smaller weight, but
Whew. Nicely done.
if anybody else joined us. James, Aaron, Rosa. Fantastic. Thanks for joining us today and watching our. I hope you're working out with us. Work out. Is that it for today?
That is it for today.
So, for those of you who live in the U.S., please do your duty and go vote. Doesn't matter who you're voting for. It matters to you, and that's okay. But it's an honor to be able to live in a free country and to be able to vote. So make sure that you take that honor because we have it now. So you want to make sure that you're doing that.
You're crazy.
Bugsy. I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday. Yes, you will, because you are going to make it fantastic. We are the creators. We're the ones who make our day and our lives. We create our own lives. And if you're in a circumstance that you don't want to be in, take one step today to fix it towards something that you do want to be in. Just one step. Don't worry about the whole picture. Don't try to fix everything all at once. Don't worry about what's going to happen down the road. Take one step today. And I guarantee you, it'll make you feel better. It'll give you confidence. It'll help you move forward in your life. Just one step. Sending out love, joy, peace, happiness, and of course, abundance to all of you out there today. Thank you so much for joining us and sending some special healing energies to those who are suffering today in the hopes that you find some peace in your day today. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But you have to really believe it in here. And setting our intentions for a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for another performance or workout, as we call it. Thank you for joining us today. Bye, everybody.